So I just wanted to finish up my tapping series because I had a massively busy weekend and appallingly I sort of finished it without finishing it. So let's just go over what tapping is. It's tapping on the acupressure points of various points of your body. You can use it for any negative feeling that you might be feeling. And you need to use a setup phrase, which is something along the lines of, even though I, and then you talk about the negative thing that you're feeling, whether that's anxiety, frustration, anger, whatever it is, you can use that in your setup phrase. And then the second part of your setup phrase is either I deeply and completely accept myself, which is about, even though I'm doing this protective behaviour, I know that I am a good, kind person and I accept that. Or you can do something more along the lines of, I'm working to help myself. I know that over time things can begin to change for me, step by step, moment by moment. So even though I feel anxious today, I know that I'm working towards helping myself, getting to a place where I can feel calm again. So that's your setup. And the thing to remember about this setup is to say it 3 times. And when we're saying the setup 3 times, we're just tapping on the karate chop point of our hand. And that can be either hand, either side, just where you'd be hitting someone if you karate chop them. Don't do that. And then we work our way around. So remember, it's like a question mark. So top of your head, corner of your eyebrow, outside of your eye socket, underneath your eye socket, underneath your nose, underneath your bottom lip. Feel for the knobbly bits of your collarbone, and then underneath there'll be about here, there's a tender place, and that's where you bang at that. And then the last bit underneath your arm on the side of you. And so you just work your way through, thinking of maybe 3 things, 3 sentences, 3 words, or until it just feels right to move on to the next place. Before you do any of the tapping, just measure yourself. Where am I out of 10? With 0 being absolutely fine and 10 being the worst it could be. So you might be an 8. And then after tapping, measure yourself again. Have you moved down a bit? Do you need to do another round of tapping? And if you do this on a regular basis over time, if you're out somewhere, you don't need to do that whole thing. You can just tap here and do it in your head. So I hope it helps. Good luck.